Has this ever happened before in the history of the markets? NASDAQ is down over 100 and the Dow is up over 100. Check it. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. In the same day, the NASDAQ is down 310. The Dow is up 306. Now, the NASDAQ being down 310 is a bigger percentage because it's only trading at 12,000, where the Dow is trading at 31,000. But let's see. That's interesting, man. So the NASDAQ was down 2.41%, where the Dow was up about 1%. S&P 500 was down 0.5%. Anyway, that's interesting. Let's see what happens when we have a NASDAQ decline of such a story. So we're going to start with we're going to start with VUG. Let's see what that's done. VUG was down. Oops. Did I not put it in there? Okay, VUG. So I'm always looking at Schwab. Schwab's website is absolutely the best. So VUG was down 2.05% today. Wow. VUG down 2.05. Now let's look at VTV. And VTV was up 1.5% or 1.17%. Isn't that interesting? Huh. Let's look at VBK. Small cap growth, that's got to get killed today, right? 1.6. 1.6%. That's interesting. Why is the large cap growth stocks taking on the chin more than small cap growth? All right, let's look at let's look at VVIGX. That's all right. I'm just looking at my holdings, and that's up 2.07%. So the dividend stuff did well today. The growth stuff got spanked. Isn't that interesting? And I think I saw VWO took it on the chin. Let's see here. Yeah, well, 2.6%. That's pretty big for one day move, man. That's pretty big. Let's look at international fund. I don't even know what international funds. What's an international fund here? Let's see. Vanguard International. Yeah, we'll just look at VXUS. Let's see what that guy did today. That guy took it on the chin a little bit, 1%. So and let's look at we'll look at VTI. Did I look at VTI yet? I don't think I did. VTI was down a half. All right, so basically the large cap, what's a small cap value? That'd be a Pen X, I think. Let's look at Pen X. That's the only one I know, small cap value off the top of my head. That was up 2%. All right, so value did well, growth did poorly today. That's interesting, man. International got spanked, that's for sure. I think bonds got spanked here. Let's look at 10-year Treasury was up. The yield was up 2.7, which meant the bond got killed. The bond market got killed. It's VBLTX, is that right? No, we'll just look at BND. Total bond index probably got killed. Not killed, but 0.5% for a bond fund is quite a bit. Let's look at Ginnie Mae, VFIIX, and that's and Ginnie Mae, no change. Isn't that funny? And I think there's an ETF called Ginnie Mae. We'll find that here, and that's iShares is down 0.12%, so 6 cents on a $50 price. That's just not that big of a deal. Anyway, that's interesting today. 300 on the Dow, up 300 on the NASDAQ down. Let's take a look at year to date here. I just want to compare VUG. Does it give us year to date on the? Yeah, sweet. It does. Year to date is down 4.02% year to date. Let's look at 6 months, up 9.72. 1 year, up 37.79. Look at that, man. Awful hard to argue with a 1 year performance of VUG. But year to date is down 4, but 1 year it's up 37%. Ooh, I'm losing 4%. Let's look at VTV. All right, I'm sure you can compare these somehow. So far, 1 year it's up 21.89. Year to date it's up 8.78. So again, there's definitely been a transition of value over growth here. That's for sure. Will that continue on? Man, I got no idea. But can you compare these two? I'm sure you can. I just don't know how. On this fund profile. All right, let's just look at let's look at VTI. That's probably about 2% or so up, 3% maybe. Let's see, year to date, 2.64. Look at that, man. I smack dabbed it right there. I said between 2 and 3. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. SMRT. All right, let's look at VBK, small cap growth. Year to date, probably down. Less than 1%. And we'll look at VTI. No, not VTI. VB, PenX. That's a small cap value. It's probably up a couple points here, I imagine. Let's see. I guess it doesn't give us. Oh, year to date. There you go. Does it tell us what it's up? It's up, what, 10? I can't tell. What does that say? 1 year? It only gives us the growth. Doesn't tell us how much. All right, so I'm not. Oh, year to date, 11.3. Wow, small cap. Roy's Pennsylvania Mutual Fund is up 11.13 year to date. Interesting. Anyway, so you know what to make of this. I mean, what kind of info can you glean from this, or glean? I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. You gotta be hedged. You gotta be hedged, which means you have to have both sides of the equation. Actually, let's just see what everyone's favorite stock is doing. I don't even, what is Tesla? I'm sure Tesla got spanked today. Let's take a look. 5.84 is down. All right, so year to date on Tesla is down 22%, but over 1 year, you're up 300%. Crazy, man. Over 3 years, you're up 760%. Now, how many of y'all invested in Tesla 3 years ago? I mean, just be honest. Say yes if you did 3 years ago, and had you stayed in there. 5 years ago, you're up, look at that, 1,256%, and that's even with this year being down 20. I'm sorry, I'm down 20%. That's a bear market. You're up 1,256%. So if we take our trusty calculator, how do we do this over 5 years? I mean, I don't even know. I guess we go, I don't even know how we do this. So if we put $10,000 in it 5 years ago, it wouldn't be annualized. I guess 10,000 times 1,256? No. $10,000, would that how you do it? Times 1.125? No, I don't know how you do it. How do you do 1,000%? I don't even know how to do that. 10,000 times 1,256. Is that 12 million? But if anyone of y'all knows, so if you took a $10,000 and got 1,256% over 5 years, what is your ending value? I mean, it's just freaking nuts, man. That's crazy. I have no idea how you figured that off the top of my head. I'm sure I could figure it out. I just don't know. Price to earnings ratio? 20? No, man, that's nuts. Price earnings over growth. Okay. Price earnings ratio over growth. Okay, I got you. That forward PE is 102. Yeah, man, that just still seems only got 5% short. Is that look? I just don't pay that much attention to it. But look at that, 1,256%. Does that mean it double? I have no idea. Anyway, that's freaking nuts. Let's take a look at Amazon. Let's look at 5 years. 408. I mean, you'll never see stuff like this again. I mean, that's crazy. 418%. Talking to a guy today, he had some Apple, a lot of Apple, and he sold some to live on because he doesn't want to get killed with health insurance premiums before he goes on Medicare. Look at that, man. 355%. That's, I mean, I can't even. Let's just look at BTI. Look at 5 years. I mean, still, that's a doubling, right? If it goes up 100%, it's a doubling, right? Yeah, there you go, 100, and now it's at 200. I guess you go back to Tesla. Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, I'll show you. You go to Tesla, and you say, okay, this is how you do it. I don't know why that. All right. So we go back 5 years, and we say we bought 100 shares at. Does it tell us what the price was there? I can't even see. What is that price? I guess I'll have to look on here. I can't tell what that price was. So let's see what the price of Tesla was. That's how you do it. You got to do by number of shares. All right, so we're going to go back 5 years. The price of Tesla 5 years ago was 41. All right, so you take your trusted calculator. You bought 100 shares at 41. So you bought 100 shares times 41. You spent $4,100. All right. on Tesla. So that's our present value, all right? And then we go to 5 years. Our future value is 100 shares at what's the price of Tesla now? What's that price? Close 597. 100 times 597 is $59,000. All right, so we got that's our future value. 4,100 is our present value, as our initial deposit. We didn't make any payments into it. We did for 5 years. So every every $4,000 would be worth, what did I say? $59,000. That's crazy. So if you bought $10,000, it'd be worth $100,000 roughly. Yeah, about $100,000. Yeah, there you go, man. You're not gonna see it. I mean, it's just gonna be tough to see days like that ever. I mean, 5 year runs like that ever. Crazy. What did that ARC thing do? ARC's Wood says rotation to value a long-term positive despite tech sell-off. Really? I have to read that article. Just look at ARC. ARKK. It's down 5.82. Look, I'm not rude again. I don't care. I just got beat at some point. The rotation always happens, man. Just come on. But look at this. If you had Kathy Woods or whatever last name is, you'd still be up 514%. I mean, just those are real. I mean, that's millionaire numbers right there, man. It's crazy. Are they still paying a dividend, these guys? Wow. I'd like to read this article with Kat. I'm gonna have to share that with you. Where did the article go? News. All right. Anyway, I'll put that in the show notes. That's pretty cool stuff, man. Look, I'm not a big stock jock. Most of the stuff bores me, but it's still fun. Days like today, just like wow. If you're a data geek, you can't help but love stocks, man. It's just fun. It's like baseball stats. I love baseball stats. When I was a kid, I had stats for basketball, baseball, football, hockey. I had stats. Crazy. I've always loved investment stats. It's fun. It's crazy. And then you introduce spreadsheets. You're like, oh. All right, we'll see you guys.